Hey guys, Pink Parsnip Computers here, and we are very excited to launch these two new builds that are on our website, and they look identical. And I have to say, our newly improved website, because we have spent ages in the last 3 or 4 days updating it and making it easier to browse and actually find our products and our services, because although we know how to build PCs, turns out we're pretty rubbish at making websites. So we've done a load of work on that. So hopefully you can find our products and services a lot easier, and we'd love your feedback on it. To be honest, we're always going to be adding more services and more products and improving it, but I hope we've made a big leap forward so you can actually find our rigs and our builds. But back to these two builds. What's the difference? Well, on the left hand side we have the Zephyr 1080p starter gaming PC priced at £499. On the right we have the refurbished Zephyr gaming PC priced at £499. So what's the difference? Well, let's go through the left hand build first and talk you through what we've done. Every single component within this PC is brand new. That means you get 12 months warranty from us, you get lifetime support from us, but it also is of course backed up by the manufacturer's warranty. So you get 2 years warranty on the GPU, you get 3 years warranty on the CPU, you get 2 years warranty on the motherboard, 3 years on the storage, and 10 years on the memory, and 2 years on the power supply, and you even get a year on the case. And I just don't understand warranty on cases. Maybe they do go wrong, I don't understand, but you could probably leave a comment below and tell me why they put a warranty on it, but you get a year anyway. So everything's new, you're fully protected, you're fully covered. And in terms of components, we built it on the AM4 platform. Yes, it's not AMD's latest platform. I know they have AM5 out, but they're still making AM4 CPUs. Manufacturers are still making AM4 motherboards, and you can still get DDR4 RAM. And I can't see that changing for quite some time because it's such an amazing platform and incredible value for money. We've included the Ryzen 5 5500, not a Ryzen 3, a Ryzen 5 5500 CPU, which is a 6-core, 12-thread, with a turbo mode up to 4.2 gigahertz, and that's built on Zen 3 technology from AMD. In terms of the cooler, we've gone for a tower cooler with an ARGB fan, which matches in with the 4 built into the case, and of course you get a fan controller built into the case, so you can pair all these together and make them all match and make it look pretty. Graphics card, some of you are going to sigh here, I know you are. It's an RTX 3050 6GB model. I know they make an 8GB model, and I know the RTX 3050 isn't exactly a gaming monster, but if you're looking at this price point, and please remember the price point everybody, there really isn't much better graphics cards out there. I can't think of one that gets you a build like this and still gets it under £500 and lets you play popular games at really good settings at 1080p. It's a fantastic graphics card for that. I know it was a disappointment at release because it didn't beat off older generations, but honestly, for the money, it's a fantastic GPU to get you started in gaming. Motherboard, we haven't gone for the entry-level motherboard. We've gone for a B450 chipset, but we've gone for the ASRock B450M ACR 2.0. Why do we go for that board when we could have got the price down a little bit by going for a cheaper board? A few reasons. One, it has an NVMe socket, so your storage is going to be Gen 3, which is really fast NVMe. 2, it has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So if you want to use a Bluetooth headset with this, you absolutely can. If you don't have an Ethernet port available, if this isn't a bedroom or something, you can just turn it on and connect straight to your Wi-Fi rather than using any third-party adapters or USB plugins or anything like that. Memory, we've gone for 16 gig dual channel 3200 megahertz of DDR4, lightning fast RAM, great timings, and it's really going to give you the most out of this setup. Storage, we've not been mean. We haven't just stuck in a 512 gig SSD or a 512 gig NVMe. We've gone for a 1TB NVMe, which comes pre-installed with all your drivers, everything you need, with Windows 11 Home fully activated. It's plug and play. It's ready. We've set the XMP profile in the BIOS. Secure boot's up and running. It's configured to play, and that's all paired up with a 500 watt 80 plus bronze rated power supply. So what's with the deal on the right then? The refurb. Okay, so we offer refurbished components at Pink Parsnip Computers as well as all new components. The case, the motherboard, the RAM, the storage, are all identical. Of course, it comes preloaded with Windows 11 Home activated. It comes with everything set up. It's plug and play. It's ready to go. But we've changed some key components, because by going for refurbished components, it means you can get more bang for your buck. You can get more performance by going for older generation components. So what have we included? We've gone for the AMD RX 5700 XT 8GB model. This card is an absolute 1080p monster, and whether you're looking at buying a PC or literally just buying a used graphics card, seriously consider this graphics card for 1080p gaming. It even steps into 1440p. It's for brute force, and just in terms of its raw power, it's unbelievable value now, and that's the GPU that we've decided to put in. CPU, we've actually gone for the Ryzen 5 3600 6-core 12-thread turbo mode up to 4.2 GHz. Pretty similar, I would say, to the one on the left, but of course it's Zen 2 technology, not Zen 3. It's an older CPU. And the final thing we've done with this build is we beefed up that power supply. We put in a 750 watt 80 plus bronze rated, it's brand new of course, comes with warranty, to power that RX 5700 XT, because it needs more oomph, because it's got more raw power. So okay, that's great. I'm now really confused, because you're telling me that the Ryzen 5 and the RX 5700 XT on the right is actually a better PC to the one on the left. Well, arguably, for raw performance in gaming, it is. Yes, you've got more technology with the RTX 3050, because of course that's going to have DLSS. As it's an RTX card, it's also going to have ray tracing. But in terms of raw performance, you could argue that the AMD RX 5700 XT is a better card to go for. So how does that translate into actual gaming and real world performance in games that I'm going to play? Well, let's look at probably the most popular title to play at 1080p at the moment, which of course is Fortnite. Now, most people play Fortnite at 1080p in performance mode, because visually it still looks nicer than it does on a PS4 or an Xbox Series S, but you're going to get higher frames per second. So build number one, which is all brand new components with the RTX card. How's that going to perform? Well, realistically, you're playing at 1080p performance mode on high settings. You're going to be sitting between 90 and 120 frames per second, which of course smashes those consoles that are locked in at say 60 frames per second. If you turn on DLSS, you're going to be pushing up to 150 frames per second. Okay, really great performance, smooth gameplay, and the game's going to look fantastic. What about build number two with the refurbished parts? Okay, there is no DLSS, we can't turn that on or off, it doesn't exist on this card. But for raw performance and high settings in performance mode, you're looking at between 160 and 200 FPS. So you are literally gaining potentially 80 FPS more than the RTX card. Even if you turn on DLSS on the RTX card, you've definitely got more frames per second. Plus, you've got 2 gig extra on VRAM. So if you are deciding to try and play at 1440p or some of these other open world games that do really relish with more VRAM, you've got obviously that there for the RX 5700 XT. We offer both are in stock, both are available. Some people are going to like the left one, some people are going to like the right one, but we offer both. I'd love your feedback. What would you go for? You've got 500 quid to spend. Do you go all new, or do you go for the one with the refurbished CPU and GPU? Appreciate you watching this, guys. I'd love your comments below. Remember to follow us for more posts. We do all sorts of videos. We do handy tips, funny videos. We do build reviews like this. And we also are going to start going live and showing you actually building components and going through PC builds. Cheers for watching.